Well, the numbers as far as inmates concerned here at Dodds Prison in St. Philip on the decline. That's what we are hearing from the acting superintendent of prisons, DeCarlo Payne. And while that's great news for prison officials, the numbers on remand are trending in the opposite direction. And that's all related to some of the criminal activity that we've been seeing playing out in society in recent weeks.
The trends are going down. And basically, it has to do too with this whole issue of persons getting bail, because remember, a lot of persons most of the people in here are remand. In terms of the convicted to remand, the remand numbers are higher than the convicted numbers, so that alone will tell you something. So if the persons who are doing time are going out and they're not coming back, their numbers you would tend to see, that's where you're seeing that dip in their numbers, but you're seeing an increase in the remands.
When Dodds Prison started operations back in 2007, there were around 1,100 inmates. Currently, the prison population stands at 741, with 400 plus prisoners on remand, while just over 300 are serving time for convictions. And with reports of a declining recidivism rate, the prison population could fall even further.
Most of the individuals we're seeing here are people in the age range between 20 and 35, 40. But as people reach that 45, going up in there, they tend to move away from a life of crime, or they do things differently, right? So I believe that's part of why the numbers are going down as well. And you also got to take into consideration that we have non-national inmates here as well. And those inmates, usually when they're released, they're deported. So more than likely they will not, unless they come back here through some illegal means or something. Those are individuals that we don't have to be too concerned with in terms of our numbers, right? So that's one of the reasons to why they will go down. And then a lot of other individuals, as I said, they're getting skills and they're looking to do other things with their life.
Other things like this aquaponics certification program. 5 inmates and a few members of staff graduated from the course, a partnership with the Maria Holder Trust and the Trust Loans Fund under the guidance of aquaponics trainer Christina Adams. The acting prison boss confirms Dodds will be rolling out more programs to help inmates develop entrepreneurial skills.
At the end of the day, if a person has a skill, they have something to fall back on. If they don't have a skill, they'll be all over the place, all right? So that's one of the things that we are placing emphasis on now in terms of rehabilitative programming.
And it's initiatives like this aquaponics certification program here at the prison that are so critical for inmates, so they are not as dependent on employers when they return into society, but with a little help, they can become entrepreneurs and become meaningful members of the community. I'm Shane Seeley for CBC News.